Hello YouTube, I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney, and on this channel we answer publicly posted questions from YouTube users, getting folks the answers they need from an employment attorney. This is actually a question more about our services, which I don't usually get into in the channel because I don't love the channel being an ad for the firm. But it's a direct question that deserves a direct answer, and I think there's some value in it being up here. So this is a question from YouTube user Pink Lotus 168, who says, "Thank you so much for making this video," which was a video about, I think, deposition preparation. This was really helpful. I was wondering if you provide general deposition prep of any kind outside your videos. If there's a way to contact you, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, so two answers to that. One, we do not have the capacity to offer free help in that way. Like, we're just, the volume of free help requests that we get, it's like 30 to 40 a day at this point. The channel is great, and I think we're helping a lot of people, but it also gets a lot of people reaching out being like, I need you to help me for free. And listen, at this point, we're like 10 attorneys. It's just not going to happen, right? Like, I'm not going to grind my firm to a halt. This is a for-profit enterprise. We are here to help people, but if we're not making money, we will not be here next year. So I cannot offer that pro bono service of prepping you for your deposition, especially when you already have counsel who should be doing that for you. That being said, some cases are big enough that you might want to hire a deposition prep team. And you might be working with a firm that you love, and they might say to you, hey, we've got 2 attorneys at this firm, and we're going to litigate this case. We believe in you. We're going to fight for you. Great. I love it. I don't want you to fire them. I want you to stay with them. If they're doing good work, I want you with them. I don't want you to pay us more. We're probably more expensive. I don't want that for you. Now, you could go to your firm and say that, but I need a kangaroo court set up, like a fake court seminar where I go through simulated depositions provided by attorneys who I don't know, who I don't have a relationship with, so that I can practice. And I think my case is big enough that this is worth it to me to invest in this. Great. We can assign you a team who will workshop and prep and game and prepare you for your depositions. They will digest the case, take on the role of defense counsel. They will take on the role of the person questioning you. They will ask the hard questions. They will push in the corners for the answers they want. They will aggravate you. They will jar you. They will make it hard on you. It will be unpleasant. You will not like this process, but they will be fully prepped and do a full court press, and you will feel like you've been through depositions, plural, before the day that you actually attend your deposition. Most people do not need to do this. People with big cases who are not doing well or not comfortable facing their deposition may want to do this. Now, let me say something here. Other firms will do this as well, and they will do it cheaper than we will. Our hourly rate is $1,160 per hour for partners and $800 per hour for associates. Your team will have at least one partner because generally our trial attorneys, our deposition attorneys tend to be partners here, right? Like it's a high level of work. It's a high level of complexity. You know, associates are incredibly talented, but they're all partners in training in my eyes, right? If you're paying for deposition prep, you probably want some leads on that package, right? So when you hear those hourly rates, you need to hear they need to prepare. So they need to learn the case, draft the questions, actually do it as if they were going to be the person deposing you, because less than that is not valuable to you. And then they will spend days, plural, having these depositions with you. And ideally, your firm that you're working with would supply your attorney to represent you at that deposition, so you're not flying solo. We can supply somebody extra for you if they don't have the manpower, the woman power, whatever it is. But, you know, ideally you'd be with the attorney who's actually going to defend you at the deposition. If they can't, okay, I can supply you someone extra to help you get used to the rhythm and flow of objections, to giving the attorneys time to talk before you answer, taking a breath, waiting 8 seconds before you answer a question. There's a lot we can do. And we have deposition preparation videos here for free. I'm not trying to get you to hire us. If the video is enough for you, please just use the video. Don't hire us. But if you really feel like you're having a hard time, if you really feel like this is a stumbling block in your case, if you really feel like your case valuation is such that you want this additional preparation, I'm not going to begrudge that to you. I think you should go hire someone cheaper. I think we do a fantastic job. I know we do when we do it. I sit in and watch these, and I say we're doing a good thing here, But I'd like you to have more money in your pocket, and I'd like you to not necessarily feel the need to pay it to me, right? But if you do, well, I'm not going to tell you no, and I'm certainly going to assign you a team to help. So yeah, we do offer this service. Be careful in how you broach it to your current firm, because they might think you're looking to jump ship, and that's not good for you. That's you. If you're looking to keep that relationship, you keep that representation, you want to be very clear with them, like, hey, not playing games here, not trying to walk away, not trying to abscond with your lien or go hire this firm to take money from you. I just want more prep than you're giving me. I understand you're a 2-person firm or whatever it is, and you can't assign me a team for a week to prep me. But, this case is my life. This case is my everything. I think this case is going to be worth millions of dollars to me. And I need more. I need more. And I want to hire these guys, and they're going to work with you. And we're down with that. Just make sure that they're down with that, right? I don't want you losing your representation just because you wanted us to come in and help you prep, right? So to answer your question, Pink Lotus 168, we do offer this service. We have offered this service. I do think this service is incredibly valuable. I do want you to find it somewhere else. I want you to find it cheaper. I want you to get it for free from the firm that you've hired in the way you would if you were with our firm. But that's not always possible. Not every firm has our resources. Not every firm does things the way we do, and that's not a slam on them. There's a lot of firms helping a lot of people, doing a lot of good, who don't run our playbook, and that's okay. I just think our playbook is great, but I'm just a guy on the internet, right? Like, it's just my thought. Doesn't mean I have a monopoly on being right, So I'm not slighting your firm or anything like that. I just would rather see you not have to pay for this. But if you have to, if you find yourself in the circumstance where you think it's really valuable to you, yes, Pink Lotus, we would absolutely do that for you. Yeah, I think it would be a little bit immoral to begrudge that to you. And part of me is like, I don't like this. I don't like hourly. I don't like not being on a percentage. I want to win our money. But I need to keep my eye on that's for me. That's my selfishness. And maybe, it makes sense to do this service, which is a little less profitable, right, than working a case for us. But this is something where, like, we can roll this out as a module that lets other firms give that experience at a premium cost, which I don't love, but lets other firms give that experience even if they don't have the resources, the staffing, right? And that would then have benefit to something that I say all the time, which is we need more employment attorneys. We need more firms who can do the work. We're desperately needing more people to represent plaintiffs in this field nationwide. Huge swaths of this country just don't have the level of representation that we need. And if we're supporting firms who can plug us in like a module, and hopefully we're not the only ones. Hopefully somebody's doing it half price, quarter price, what we're doing it for. And it's just the reality is I pay my people too much. Like, I'm not gonna give you a quarter price on my attorneys when my attorneys are expensive. Like, we go out, we get the best, the brightest, we get people who run the cases. We know we want the cases run that way. We know they'll do right by our clients. We know they'll be service oriented and aggressive and, these things. And they're compensated in kind with that. And so I'm not going to roll them out for a quarter or 50% like discount. Like, it's just not going to happen. But maybe by us doing this, maybe other people will offer this module, this option for collaboration between firms, and that will strengthen the industry and help more firms to bring cases forward and to do so in a more aggressive and practiced and polished fashion. I love that. That's great. Thrilling. So Pink Lotus 168, I think it's a great idea. We've done it before. We don't advertise it. There's firms who know that we do this, that come to us in certain cases, certainly, but somewhat uncommon, part of our practice. All right. I hope this was helpful. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Share our channel so it can grow. Take care, everybody.